It's time for our Facebook and Twitter poll. Ladies, if your man gained weight, would you dump him? And fellas, if you like your woman happily hippie, would you get upset if she wanted to lose weight? We want to hear from you at www.talklounge.org or visit us at facebook.com/thetalklounge. We can't wait to hear your responses.
Now, I told you that we had a very new segment coming to the Talk Lounge called Everyday Heroes, and I want to talk to you about that. Too often, we do not take the time to talk about the many heroes who are every day making a difference in our community. I had the chance to meet Chris Gardner, who is the author behind self-published autobiography, The Pursuit of Happiness, which was a very successful book. It ended up becoming a box office hit starring actor Will Smith. And the reason why we chose Chris Gardner to be our everyday hero here in the Talk Lounge is not only because of his accomplishments within the community, but it's also because of his motivational words that he uses every day to inspire everyday people. This is what he had to say. Take a look.
You're watching Everyday Heroes with Chris Gardner, the powerful voice behind the book Pursuit of Happiness. And he also is here in Baltimore talking about his very new book, Start Where You Are. How are you doing?
I am doing fabulous.
That is great. So according to your new book, maybe what are the one thing that's common that keeps people from being able to reach levels of success within their personal lives?
Fear. Fear and an unwillingness to accept that they've had some responsibility with the conditions and circumstances that are now their lives.
Oh, wow.
But when you embrace that, the other side of it is you got the fear and power to get out of these circumstances.
And what types of things did you have to learn making the transition from working at Dean Witter Reynolds to becoming your own CEO of your company? Things we need to tell people about to make that transition now in this particular economic climate.
Well, the first thing is, honestly, I would share with people and have them consider is do something that you're truly passionate about. Do something that the sun can't come up soon enough because you want to go do your thing. And be about something more than just making money.
And then for our young people, they need to hear something to encourage them. What does your new book share? Those types of things that we can talk
that
to
Chris Gardner is not doing anything that you can't do.
Wow, that's important. So what's going to come next after the book? Maybe another movie?
We're working on that.
All right, can you let us know how we can support your book, where we can purchase it at, online?
Well, Barnes & Nobles will be a great place right here, and there's always Amazon, there's Books A Million. The most important thing is, I think this time, this environment right now could turn out to be the best time in some of our lives if we seize and use the time right now.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're watching Everyday Heroes with Chris Gardner.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris Gardner was such a pleasure to work with. He was such a humbling person. I mean, when we were granted the opportunity to interview him, there was a whole audience of his fans waiting to hear him talk and get their book signed, and he took the time to let the Talk Lounge interview him. And I thought it was so gracious that he was not caught up in the limelight of being a celebrity to allow us to talk with him. So please check out his book. Again, this is the new book, Start Where You Are, and I've actually started to read it. It is a great read for those of you who want some inspiration about how to go from point A to point B in your life. Check out the book. And for some of you who are out there who are an everyday hero, or maybe you know of somebody, we would love to talk to you in our Everyday Hero segment. All you have to do is contact us at talklounge.org, or you can send us an email at talklounge@tvstar.com. We're looking for you to be our everyday hero. Okay, so I don't know about you, but I'm ready for some music. It's the most exciting part of the show for me, and that is welcoming the house band Shook. So when we come back, you're going to get a chance to meet the men behind the awesome music, and you'll get a chance to watch their performance. Do not go anywhere. You're watching The Talk Lounge.
Would you like to be a featured guest on the Talk Lounge Talk Show? Send us an email at thetalklounge@tvstar.com or visit us at www.talklounge.org.